What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. So today's video has been super overdue. I've been meaning to make this video for a long time, actually, to be honest with you guys, but I'm just now getting around to it, and that is pretty much an update on my channel, I guess an update on my life technically, and pretty much where I've been for, let me go on my channel real quick, the past 3 months pretty much, because that was the last time that I actually made a video. It's actually almost going on 4 months, which is really depressing, to be honest. But anyways, obviously you guys probably all know, for those of you guys that are actually taking the time to watch this video, that are subscribed to my channel still, that I haven't made a video in a really long time, and I pretty much specified only Division, or I guess you can say Tom Clancy's games, but specifically Division 2 and Division 1 previously. And I haven't really played those games pretty much since the first month they came out, to be honest with you guys. But just a quick overview of really where I've been in these past months I've been missing. I have a full-time job. I go to college full-time. My semester actually just started a week and a half ago. I'm in my second week, going into my third week of the semester now. I go full-time for college. I have a full-time job, and then obviously I also go to the gym 5 to 6 times a week as well. So that's just a quick overview of pretty much what I've been doing for the past 6 months. But going all the way back to the initial, like, I guess, release of the Division 2, actually going farther back than that, going back to the private beta for the Division 2. I know this sounds really strange to say, and I can't really say this about any other games that I can think of off the top of my head right now, but obviously on the release of the Division 2 private beta, or beta, whatever you want to call it, when I first started playing it, I had this really weird thing in my head that I wasn't going to enjoy the game. I'm not going to say that I would have said that the game was going to be bad, or that it was going to be a flop, or that it was going to suck, or that it was going to be a fail. I still wouldn't really even say that to this day anyways, still. But there's just this thought in my head that I knew this game wasn't going to be for me specifically, as well as my roommate, speaking on him, because we pretty much play the game together every single time we were on the game, whether or not it was the Division 1 or the Division 2, whatever it was in the game, we were pretty much always playing together, no matter what it was, if it was PvP or PvE. But there was this thought in my head that I knew that we both weren't going to really enjoy the game. There was going to be something in the game that just wasn't for us, or just maybe the feeling wasn't going to be the same from Division 1. And that's exactly how I felt pretty much through the entirety of the private beta for the Division 2 when it first released. But obviously, I did keep this other positive thought in my head that it's a beta. Obviously, there's going to be things wrong with it. There are going to be things that are going to change, whether it's good or bad. There's going to be things just in general that change with the game, and obviously it's not the full thing of the game. There's no DLC. You only get partial game, or pieces of the game, I should say, rather than getting the full game upon release. So skipping forward to the release, actually, of the Division 2, I literally, this is how much you guys know I hyped up the Division 2, and how much I was just loving this game when they were showing all types of gameplay and seeing information released about the game. I literally took off an entire week from work. I requested an entire week off, got the game. I bought it digitally, so I didn't have to go to like GameStop or anything to get it from the midnight release. I bought it digitally, and I streamed the game pretty much for like 23 and a half or 24 and a half hours straight. Pretty much I pulled 24-hour and beat like the entire campaign, getting all the way through World Tier 3, because if you guys didn't know, there's like the glitch for World Tier 4 where you couldn't really get to it for a while. So I was pretty much stuck at World Tier 3, and my roommate was stuck at World Tier 3 for a while. And right after I did that, I just had this really weird thing, like I was saying before, from the beta, where I just didn't enjoy the game. And then going even forward more, when the raid released, the raid just wasn't for me. I played it once, like with people just for my stream and whatnot. I never even completed. That was the only time that I ever even did the raid. I really never had a reason to even go for the raid, or to complete the raid, other than just having that thought in your head of that you completed it, or a trophy in your head, whatever you want to say, that you completed it and that you actually did finish it. I think for me, though, the main thing that really turned me off from this game was the PvP. If you guys know me from Division 1, I pretty much only played PvP. I had like a specific build for every different mode, for every different day, whatever type of day it was in the stream. If I was just playing solo, or if I was playing my roommate, for the full squad in the Dark Zone in the Division 1, whether or not I was farming or just straight up pure PvP in the Dark Zone, or in different PvP modes in the game as well. I always had a super good build, and I just liked the competitiveness, I guess you can say, in the Division 1, although sometimes it was a little bit sketchy. You were just either getting just fried or you were frying pretty much everyone. But the other thing was that a lot of the same problems from the Division 1 that everyone thought was going to be fixed or changed or cleaned up in some way, shape, or form in the Division 2 really didn't happen. Like, I'll be real honest with you guys, just really didn't happen. The same problems happened in Division 2 that were in the Division 1. And also the other main thing, which I think this is the main thing that pretty much like just turned me off from this game, just like killed my momentum of ever wanting to play this game again, was like the gear system, the loot system, just looting in the game in general. As far as I know right now, they haven't really made a whole lot of effort or a whole lot of changes that have went forward in terms of positive changes for the game in terms of loot right now. Seems like it's the same. Like I said, I haven't really played this game since the last time I make a video, so that's the last time you guys have probably saw me play the game. I know there's a couple people, I use Twitter a lot, obviously, and I follow a lot of people still that play or stream Division 2 in some way, shape, or form. And there's a lot of people that have requested for the ETF, and they don't even play the game. They just put in a request to get into it, just, you know, for shits and giggles, and they actually got accepted. I seen one guy that said he had 17 hours of gameplay on the Division 2, but since he had a lot of subscribers, or since he got a lot of viewers on Twitch, if he were to play the game, that they obviously chose him. So it doesn't really seem like the devs, I guess you can say, or just the Division or Tom Clancy's in general, or Ubisoft, I should say, is really making a whole lot of effort to make change to the game. I know they made a couple of game-changing plays in the game right now to make like positive impact in the game, but for me, it was definitely the Dark Zone or the PvP, I guess you could say PvP experience, and then also the gear slash weapon slash I guess just loot in general aspect of the game. It just seems like there's not really whole lot of versatility in the game. It's pretty much you get a raw DPS build, and that's pretty much what you're rocking with, to be honest. There's really no skill builds, there's no like healer builds, there's no like tank builds or anything like that. It's just pretty much like one stamped down meta, and if you're not running this meta with this, and this, you're just going to get annihilated in the Dark Zone, you're going to get annihilated in all the PvP modes. And that was pretty much how it was from the get-go when the game first came out. If you were in the Dark Zone, you like automatically had a build set in just a couple days from playing, and then your grinding was pretty much over. At least that's how it was for me and my roommate. We pretty much had a god build within the first week and a half to 2 weeks of the game, and then after that we were like, well, what do we do next? I mean, we can hope we get a little bit better pieces than what we already have, and we're just going to keep on running this no matter what, because everyone else is running this and we don't want to get destroyed, so we're just going to keep on running that. And that's pretty much how the mentality was for me. In Division 1, I had so many different builds, whether or not it was just a raw PvE build, you know, for like damage to elites or something crazy where I just fry in PvE, and I had so many builds in the Dark Zone slash PvP where I could literally do good no matter what weapon I was using with a specific build that I had set for pretty much any weapon in a specific category. And then obviously the other thing was the exotic weapons. They wanted it to be like a special like memento, I guess you can say, type of thing for the exotic weapons, which I really wasn't I wasn't really a whole fan of. I automatically knew this was going to be a thing when they made that exotic shotgun a pre-order bonus. I knew that it was going to suck just because it would be a pre-order bonus. And when they slowly introduced new exotic weapons, whether or not it was a primary, assault rifle, an SMG, a sniper, a secondary pistol, whatever it was, I knew they were going to make it an emphasis for people to just like want to store it away and keep it, so that like maybe one day in the future, maybe 1 or 2 years down the road, when people are just starting to play the game again, or maybe someone wants to show their friend where they got this gun, this specific gun from, they can tell them that you can't get this gun anymore, that it was like a super rare special item that only a certain percentage of players got, and it doesn't do anything special, but it's just this really cool item that has this cool skin, and it has like a cool name or like a cool tag on it or something like that. And I just wasn't a fan of that. I like the way of Division 1 where exotic weapons were actually used for a purpose. They actually had a purpose. They deal a lot of damage, or they had some specific perk or talent on it that made it super useful. In this game, that doesn't really happen, to be honest. I'm not going to sit here and rant about the game. Like I said, I don't think this game's like a fail or a flop. I don't think it's above average, and I don't think it's below average. I don't think it's shit. I don't think it's the best game ever. I don't think it's better than Division 1, and I don't think it's worse than Division 1. I just think it's as good as Division 1. And the reason why I say that is because it has the same problems as Division 1. Therefore, it's just as good as Division 1. The only problem, or the only difference I should say, is that Division 1's game has all the DLC that it was ever going to have released into the game at this current moment of time. And also that Division 2 has only released one set of its DLC, at least as far as I know. Like I said, I'm kind of up to date with the game. Like, I haven't obviously played it, but I'm not going to sit here and just lurk on people's videos and try to figure out what's going on, because I'm obviously not interested in the game. But also, just for a quick reference onto why I pretty much streamed or stopped streaming the game and making content on this game in general. I'm gonna go on YouTube Gaming, refresh it, see how many people are streaming this game altogether right now. It is currently Wednesday that I'm making this video, and it is 4:05 p.m. Eastern Time. And the #1 streamer for Division 2 on YouTubeGaming.com has 18 viewers, and then right after 18 it drops to 2 viewers, 2 viewers, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. And there's only 13 people streaming in the entirety, at least that's showing up for me. I'll refresh it a couple more times. Yeah, for the entirety of, I guess, the US, technically, or in the world of YouTube gaming, there is only 13 people now that are streaming the Division 2 that is on YouTubeGaming.com. And then quickly, I also have Twitch pulled up, so I'll show you guys, or tell you guys how many people are streaming Twitch. There's actually almost more people right now streaming the Division 1 on Twitch than there is on Division 2, which is really, really sad, honestly. I guess it's kind of good and bad, but I think it's more sad than it is good. Currently, on Division 1, there's 287 people streaming, and on the Division 2, there's only 367 people watching. And when I click on the person, or click on the game, it's probably one person that's holding all the viewers, which it is. This guy is streaming on PS4. Octini has 182 viewers, and the next guy has 20, 20, 20, 20, 8, 6, 4. So pretty much it's one person carrying the load on the game. Everyone's pretty much watching one person. And just off the get-go, it just didn't seem like a lot of people really enjoyed watching the game. It only took a couple of weeks to a month and a half before people had literally already quit the Division 2 and went back to Division 1. And pretty much the only thing that I did on the Division 1, or on the Division 2, was pretty much I just farmed the open world crates, and that's pretty much it. I went in the dark zone and farmed for stuff, but I already had the best build. I already had just a raw DPS AR build, and I literally didn't need to do anything else. I was already at World Tier 5. I was almost like halfway to level 99 in the dark zone. I was like level 50 or 60 in the dark zone already, and it just wasn't fun. Like I said, I'm just gonna say this one more time. I don't think the game is bad. I don't think it's good either, but I don't think it's a flop, and I don't think it's the best game in the world either. It's just as good as Division 1. Which one would I rather play? Obviously, I'd rather want to play Division 1 than Division 2, but I just think it's average. It's not a game that I could see myself creating content full-time on. That is for damn sure. Obviously, you guys have realized that by now. I guess I'm just a little bit disappointed that the game wasn't what it was hyped out to be. One of my personal goals, I'll just say this in the video, was to get my channel big enough to where I would get selected for one of the ETFs. But quickly I realized personally that I just didn't enjoy the game at all. I probably was never going to enjoy the game. I had like a threshold of this game for like an hour and a half to 2 hours, where that's all I could do. I couldn't play it for more than an hour or 2 hours, and I didn't really have fun playing it, to be honest with you guys, either. And it was just like it was the type of thing where I had to force myself every day, like, damn it, I gotta get up, I gotta make a video, or I gotta get up and stream. I was getting viewers, yeah, I mean, I was getting like 10, 20 viewers in streams. I was getting a couple thousand views in the videos, but if you're not having fun playing the game, then why would you make videos? I'm not gonna sit here and, you know, force feed myself a game that I don't want to play or that I don't want to stream. And that's pretty much how it ended up being. I just didn't enjoy the game. There's really no other way to say it other than I just didn't enjoy it. You know, maybe in the future that something will come out, like a battle royale mode. I'm hoping a survival mode comes out, then I'll come back and just grind survival mode maybe and stream that. But other than that, I think I just ran out of energy for Division in general. I think I just clocked so many hours in Division 1 that there was so long of a gap between Division 1 and Division 2 where I didn't, it was a really weird time in my life. I just didn't enjoy video games for like a 6-month period where I didn't play anything. I would just come home from work or go to class in the morning, go to work, go to the gym, go to bed, wake up, and just do the same thing every day. I don't know if it had anything to do with going to the gym and tired me out or something, but I guess it's just something that happens when you get older. I don't know. I'm only 21. I'm almost 22, and I just had this really weird phase that I just didn't really enjoy playing video games that much, I guess. I'm kind of just getting back in the groove of playing games again. So since we're talking about that, you guys have probably noticed I've been streaming a ton on Twitch. I'm pretty much rebuilding that channel from the ground up. I actually originally started like gaming and streaming stuff like that and content on Twitch, streaming Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I guess you can say, off my Xbox 360. And then I actually started taking it serious during Ghost, so I streamed Call of Duty Ghost off my Xbox One. And then I joined Lethal Gaming, and then I left. And then I didn't really play Call of Duty again. I started playing Division 1. And now I'm back to Call of Duty again. I'm actually really enjoying playing Call of Duty. Right now it's pretty much a mixture of Call of Duty, Black Ops 4. I'm pretty much only playing Blackout though on Black Ops 4. So if you guys enjoy Battle Royale modes, or just in general if you guys do enjoy Call of Duty Black Ops 4 or Call of Duty, I am playing Blackout a lot on the PlayStation 4 as well, as this might sound really lame, but I am also playing Call of Duty Black Ops 3 a lot because that is probably like my favorite competitive game to play for any of the Call of Duties, and there's a lot of people for some odd reason that still play Black Ops 3 in general as well as competitive, and I'm just a competitive person, and that's a pretty competitive Call of Duty, and I enjoy the game. So that's pretty much what I've been playing, specifically on PlayStation 4 for my streams on Twitch, is pretty much Blackout on Black Ops 4 and some form of Respawn / S&D GBs on Black Ops 3, pretty much until Modern Warfare comes out. Then I'm going to be full force in Modern Warfare. But yeah, guys, I think I pretty much talked about everything I wanted to. The video is almost 20 minutes, and I really wanted to make it like 5 minutes, to be honest with you guys. But I started ranting a little bit about Division 2 and why I don't play it. But just to put it as simple as this, just the game wasn't made for me. Like, it wasn't made for a lot of people. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's good. It's just as equal as Division 1. And, you know, maybe in the future I'll give it another try. Not saying that I'm going to make content or stream it. I'll just give it another try, you know, play it every once in a while here and there. Not something on a daily basis, that's for sure. But I just personally believe that I just ran on Steam on the game. There's too big of a gap from the first division to the second one. And I think I overhyped it a little bit too much. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video or anything, I guess, drop a like on the video. If you guys are still in the channel, you guys made it to the end of the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I do plan on coming back and making a ton of content for Modern Warfare when it does actually release on October 25th, I think. Somewhere around there. It's a couple weeks after my birthday, but yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.